Geminis, hi. So this is going to be your May monthly reading and predictions, okay, for you. Let's see what are the storylines for you in May. Give me like mid-month, the beginning of the month, and then the end of the month. Okay, let's see what this is about, all right? Challenges. Possible new emotional offering as well for you, okay, popping up in May. So there might be a new relationship coming in or a new work offers. This can be anything. This can be new friends, like new lovers, new human relationships, in general. All right. This can also be something new that you are working on. Okay. So it does not limit to people, but things are very up in the air in May. All right. So things need to wait to be settled. You probably need to wait for some process to really be grounded, I would say. Yeah. So let's say if you're always working for if you're always hoping for a job opportunity, now like the job places or whoever that is hiring you finally told you, hey, like you are formally hired or something. Okay, we'll like cut the 3 months probation period and then you can finally hop on your job. You know what I mean? All right. So just waiting for things to settle in May, and you will have quite a lot of options on your plate regarding to a situation. Okay. All right. Let's see for the general. Yeah. I see new partnerships coming as well. This can be work. This can be love life. Okay. But I get a sense it's work. I do see like money coming in. Okay. For this month. Good. Okay. Well, as always, we always need to deal with the toxicity, okay, in life with people, with humans, with yourself. So I do see you trying to resolve that in May, okay? Because it has caused too many problems. It's time to fully settle that, whatever that is causing you stress and anxiety. So the way you deal with this is very funny. You're not like facing it up front, because maybe just facing up front is not going to work for you and you already know that. So you just totally avoid that situation, keep all the energy to yourself, to keep all the money to yourself, all the love for yourself. So you're like holding that energy in only for you. Okay. So you're not giving out too much to the outside world. And in May, you majority in the majority of things, you direct all the energy to yourself and only you, which will bring you success, because where your energy focus is, then that area is going to come to fruition. So instead of like saving people, busting your ass to do people good, you're like, fuck that. I'm not doing that. And obviously, this is regarding to somebody who was in your life or is still in your life that you have a deep connection about, that is somebody you miss, but obviously there's just too much toxicity within the relationship, to the point that you have to cut off all communication. So in this month, I don't see any communication with whoever this is. Okay, this is a person. Yeah, this is somebody who has caused a lot of conflicts and problems and toxicity in your life, and you decide, I'm not going to deal with this anymore, no communication from this point and now on. But I don't see you fully cutting them off. Okay, let's see what else is in May. I do see you like nurturing yourself on the mind, on the body, reaching higher knowledge from the universe. All right. So Probably you're reading into like why people can be so toxic. Why did everything happen the way it happens, and why did I manifest all of that? Like, you need to take a look into that, right? So you are reaching for the higher knowledge here, Geminis, okay? And you're giving yourself so much self-care, so much time to just nurture yourself, nurture your inner child, nurture all the traumas that you have been through, and you're just like healing within. That's why you're doing all the self-love in the world, right? I see you possibly taking a trip to somewhere else and having a spa time, or just simply like going to a park, going to beaches to just relax, you know? And I do see whoever that is on the other hand, they possibly betrayed you in one way or the other. The betrayal is not necessarily what we see on the surface. Like, for example, you give your trust to this person didn't utilize your trust in a very good way, and they turn that against you. That can also be betrayal. Betrayal doesn't really mean, like, for example, you had a relationship and your friend cheated on you with the person that you're in a relationship with, so you got a third party situation with whoever this bitch is. Well, you know, it's not just limited to that kind of situation. It's not just limited to, oh, you got cheated on or something like that. That's just very superficial. This can simply means that people who you used to trust, people who you used to give so much love, you buy stuff for them, you take care of them, and they didn't appreciate you. This can simply mean that is coming to an end, okay? In May, that is coming to an end, okay? All right, what else? I do see you reach a full mental clarity, okay? Very fast. Like something just showed up in your head, in your mind, that thought that give you very great clarity. How would I describe this? It's almost like one day you wake up, okay, from your sleep. You jump out of bed. You jump out of your bed and you're like, why didn't I thought of that before? So sudden realization is coming to you, given by the universe to you, because it's time for you to realize certain things, and it's coming so fast. And you are not only listening to this intuition, into this thought, into this idea that you have, you're also executing it. I don't know what this is. This can be, one day you realize you need to do something about it, and then you not only listen to your intuition, you also do that thing. Okay, I don't know why my mouth is like not really speaking clearly today. It's weird. But yeah, I do see you taking actions on that matter. Okay. Anything else popping up for Geminis? Huge success. Okay. I get a sense it's more from work or from whatever that you're studying. Success, emotional fulfillment over the success that you have or the work that you have put in. So whatever that you're investing your energy into, this can be a project that you work for so long, right? And it suddenly took off. And you're like, I'm happy with it. I don't get a sense of cockiness, like, oh, I finally did something, yay, type of thing. It's more like, I know this is going to happen. I know that is ultimately it's going to come true one day, and today it finally came true, and I'm very content with that. Yeah, it's like a very peaceful, calm perception. I don't get like overly excited. Also, I get a lot of money coming in for you in May. Okay, I don't know why, but I get the sense that a lot of money is flowing into your life. I mean, it's not like you're going to suddenly become an overnight millionaire or something like that. It's not like you're going to hit the jackpot of lottery or something like that. But I do get it's a pretty big chunk of money that you will feel happy, you will feel content. I mean, it's not going to be a surprise because I do get that you already know that it's going to happen in your life. You already know that things will turn out as the way it is going to happen. So you are a master manifester here. If you know that is going to be what's going to happen in your life, then you're a master manifester yourself. Okay. All right, let's see what else. So, I mean, overall, you have full control over all the events that happens in your life. And I don't mean to sound cocky in this way. It's more like you got all the tools, okay? You got all the knowledge, all the experiences, all the enlightenment that you need to have during the previous life experience. This can be 20 years, this can be like 30, 40, 50 years. And nobody knows better than you. I get that. Nobody knows better than you how to navigate through life challenges. And it doesn't even bother you, I will say. It doesn't even bother you in such a way where it's going to knock you down, because you've been knocked down for multiple times in the past, right? And it couldn't knock you down anymore because you know exactly the way things work in the world, the way things work in reality, the way things work in energies, and you know exactly what to do. Like, what is that? A bug. Yeah. So I would call you the master manifester, like the philosopher of life. I would call you. You also carry that Sagittarius energy, where like you know even better than a Sagittarius, I would say. Okay. You're just so smart, honestly. Like, I'm very impressed with this reading. Okay, good things are coming in for you in May. The only thing I would say is, because to deal with people, because what I read from you is there's some human relationship that's bothering you, some toxicity. It's just overall a very, I would say, traumatic experience to even deal with people. So it's good to be alone. It's good to deal with nobody at this moment in your life, because I think career is your major focus right now. And if any relationship is going to come into your life, you will have a great discernment. You know how to handle things. You know how to tell if this person is beneficial and benevolent to your life, or this person is malicious, have ulterior motives or ulterior intent, want something from you, want no good from you, or jealous of you, or want bad things happen to you. You know those people. So only good things can come in from now on. And if something happens, you know exactly what to do. Cut off the toxic bullshits from people, okay? All right, that's what I have for you, Geminis. I'll see you next week. Bye.